Worry, I'm not gonna hurt
Found
you.
it. Okay, I got to figure out what it's the intro doing that. Remind me of that.
Ready.
We show onboard computer synchronization.
Roger that.
Sorry, people.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Let's rock!
Oh, you're going straight to hell for that one.
That's the fact, Jack!
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
Is this moron number one? Put moron number two on the phone.
Now, funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you, I make you laugh. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Yeah, I know that, dude.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Sure. That monkey's might fly out of my butt.
Uh-oh, my heart just stopped.
Butt monkeys.
Ah, there it goes.
Ring dang do, now what is that? Round and soft like a pussy cat. Round and soft and split in two, and that's what they call the ring dang do. I had a girl in New Orleans. She was young, just sweet 16. She was young and pretty too, and she had what they call the ring dang do.
Are we allowed to even play that now? He's talking about doing something with a 16-year-old, right?
He's probably 16 also.
But we're not.
Well, we're not doing it. We're not playing with no ring.
Sunday, March 17th, otherwise known as Green Day. Not the band. St. Patrick's Day. How's everybody doing out there? Of the 2019th. Wow, this guy is...
He got to play with the ring dang.
I want to know what a ring dang do is. Because if you walk up to somebody, hey, how about that ring dang do, huh? I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I'm not sure.
Well, this next verse may help clarify.
Okay, Little Pump says 16 is the age of consent where they live, but it's still creepy. Just saying.
Placed a pillow beneath my head.
Now, what if it said place the pillow? Whoa, 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 whoa! Did he?
Do we need to play that back?
Did he just in her ring dang do?
Let's roll it back.
Let's roll that back. Okay.
Beneath my head, took out me a doodle doo and stuck it in her ring dang do.
Wow. Sorry, that's the closest thing I've got to that sound effect. 'Cause I don't have one of those sound effects.
Unfortunately, I did not keep my Irish Rovers LP when I was deciding what to move cross country with me. So the closest thing I had to St. Patrick's Day music was the Mighty Absalon Sings Bathroom Ballads.
Okay. Did we open the show? By the way, it is Sunday, March 17th. 2019. I think I said that. But I don't know what to say. This is.
Yeah, I knew that was going to catch you by surprise, especially when the bleeps start happening.
I wasn't prepared for that. I was so not prepared for that.
There's one song on here that's got so many bleeps, it doesn't make sense.
How old is this? How old is this in record? You know, so I can't do it as good as they can.
I don't have a copyright date on this record, but someone wrote down that they bought it in August of 1968. I mean, that right there says August 68, so I'm thinking that's when they originally bought it. You can see I paid $4.
Even back then they had censors. So, now, so
here,
okay, hang on. I've got to fix this gate because this is going to drive me crazy. I gated you out because you have noise coming down the line.
Lady of the manor, coming home from the ball, chance to see the tinker up against the wall with his Bergate kidney wiper. The size of 3 and a yard and a half of hanging down below his knee, hanging down inches thick, swinging free.
Oh wow!
And a yard and a half of hanging down below his knee.
Yeah, it's
that's amazing.
Interesting record.
That's yeah, that's woo. Man, I tell you what. Leave it to Johnny to whip it out. No pun intended. Yes, pun intended.
Whip it out.
Whip it out.
Put it in the ring dang do. A ring dang do. Ring dang do.
Is it okay for Johnny to whip it out?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no. Yeah, to the no. To
my way of saying that, by the way, if you're just wondering. I'm sorry. You know, it doesn't take a lot of work to set those up, but I'm so proud of them. I have to show them off early in the show. I love, it's just, it is. It is. Somebody I watch on Twitch, that will never ever call in because it actually has a big show. I actually made this for because it's a female, has this attention span problem.
Talk, squirrel.
I just thought that would be.
And who is that for?
Oh, her name's Rachel. I actually, Deadpool, by the way, last night, his internet took a shit. Can I say shit? Or do I have to say took a? I didn't know we had to do that now.
Well, the mighty Absalon can't say shit, but we can. Say
We
shit.
can say shit. We're okay. Yeah, his internet took a crap last night, and so I raided her room after the show, and that was the whole thing. She's one of those people. And for the people out there who don't know, I do a show on Saturday night called The 5 Hit with Dune. It's a music show, and what I do is I always try to get people to retweet it that have a lot of followers on Twitter, and I don't have much luck. They seem to like the tweet like the next day. That doesn't do me any good that night. You know, when I actually call them out and say, "Hey, you should listen to my show during yours, just that way you can kind of hear the music." You know, I'm trying to pimp that out, but it doesn't always work. Warhawk does the tweet. Does this actually work? I haven't tried this in a while. Let's do the Twitter feed. Let's see if this comes up. I don't even know. Maybe that doesn't. That's a great Twitter feed. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, wow. That
is just wow. That's crazy. And it's turned on even. That's sad. Oh well, you know what? It's got the wrong thing. It has the wrong thing selected. Is it this one? I think it's. I don't know. Damn it! I had this all figured. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. There, my bad. So it does. It kind of works. There we go, Warhawk. It's okay to whip Johnny whip it out. There we go. That's all I wanted you to see. That's all I wanted you to see. That was it. That was all I was after. Oh well.
Well,
I've gone through. I've done. Johnny. No. Yeah, we don't need that.
Was that sound effect implying that if I were to whip it out, it'd be a horse cock? I mean, why did you go with the horse?
Now here's the thing. It's Sunday, Johnny. Sunday.
Yes. It's
Sunday.
It's Sunday. It's Sunday.
And
it's Sunday.
You don't say whip out your horse on a Sunday. You just imply it. That's the difference. It's okay to imply it. You're not supposed to say it.
You know what?
Or because of TOS reasons, do it. Don't do it.
I get a free pass today though because
I got to move this. Go ahead.
I've learned an important lesson this morning.
Oh God! Here we go.
Because as I've mentioned, the church where I go to services in the morning is undergoing construction, so there's all scaffolding built all throughout the pews, and so it's like sitting in the middle of a construction site.
Talking about church, how bad could this be? I'm here. I'm going to make sure that way when it gets clipped, you are front and center. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, this is just. You know, you pick a spot, you sit in a spot, you get to that spot where you got to pull out the kneeler, and you find out your kneeler is blocked by the scaffolding leg, and so you get to kneel on the floor.
No, Johnny, no, you don't have to kneel at all. You're doing it wrong.
Everyone around me is kneeling. I'm not going to be that guy that's like, fuck this, I'm sitting. Dude,
I don't.
You got to show respect for the show,
Johnny. He just referred to it as the show. Johnny didn't go to church.
There's a stage. There's microphones. There's
Johnny
readings.
Johnny went to the show about God this morning.
It's like a little mini play every week, right?
Oh my God!
There's music.
No, I almost said it.
Singing.
I almost said it. Oh, I said, oh my, oh my. And then, see, I almost invoked. Oh my God! I just did it again. Oh well, Johnny, the best show ever. I'm gonna. You know what? I blame myself. I blame myself here because I was the one.
They start with music in a parade every week.
I was the one.
If that's not a show,
well, I was that guy that actually gave cheese to a dog at one time and said "body of cow," and I'll be answering that question someday. There will be a day that somebody at a gate somewhere is going to go like, so let's talk about this cheese, cow, and dog thing, dude. And I'm going to go like, what? And then I'll go, oh yeah, that.
I don't think we're gonna be getting all that nitpicky about little lines we said all without really meaning to offend or insult anyone.
We'll see, but the only thing I can think of is
we'll see.
Well, the thing is, when I get asked that question, if my time is before your time, you know what I'm going to say, well, what about Johnny talking about church being a show? I'm going to just throw under the bus, totally throw you under the bus.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You tried to suggest that Johnny suggesting that it's an enjoyable, entertaining experience is a bad thing?
See, I did not think this through. I did not think this through. This is what happens sometimes.
Johnny should have called it like it is. It's boring and no one really wants to be there.
They're going, we should have promoted Johnny's show when we had the chance. And oh my God, there we go. This is just us.
You know, every Monday I do my show. Every Sunday God does his show. And then we come on and we do the closing act.
Johnny's such a brilliant person sometimes. This is me losing, if you're wondering. If you're wondering what it looks like for Dune to lose, this is it. Dune is losing right now. Wow. What do you do? Damn it. I guess.
So by your rules, if kneeler don't work, you don't kneel.
Well, you got to understand. I don't know if God would want you to kneel without a kneeler. Just say, I don't know. Possibly, maybe. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. And by the way, for the people just tuning in, this is not the Dune and John God show. Trust me. Oh, trust me. Trust me.
This is not a normal topic of conversation, but these are things that sometimes people think about. I mean, because
you're going to think this is about God. Next thing you know, you're going to hear me yell,
"What the fuck?"
And then you're going to go, "Oh, not a God show." No. I almost said we love us some God. I almost said that. I was almost going to say that. But that sounds.
You know, when you're a kid,
mm-hmm.
when you're a kid and you make first communion, your reaction is, "Oh, that's pretty good." You know, that's pretty much your reaction. It's like, yeah, that's pretty good. Now I get to have a snack every week.
For God's sake,
tell me that was not a reaction.
I don't know.
Tell me that was not your reaction.
I don't know if I trust where we're going on this road because like I said, I still think whatever type of technology is being used at the time, that's what we're going to get all this showed to us on. You know, up there. That's what I think. For us to understand what's going on, they're going to pull out a Macintosh for me. And they're going to MP3. They're going to play it on .mov files or whatever, and I'll have to go. Oh gosh, yes. Can I delete that, please? You saved that one? I thought that got deleted long ago. I didn't think that was a problem.
Let's count how many times you use the Lord's name in vain in this 20-minute period.
Well, not to mention, seriously, if you think about it, because of this world we live in, all they really have to do is just bring up YouTube and then search for the Dune and Bob Show. That's all they got to do. Because most of it's there. Yeah. I mean, you think about it, except for the pre-video days, and those were maybe a little bit worse, but thank God there was no video. Thank God.
Now I have the perfect transition here.
Mm-hmm.
I have the perfect place we can go from here because
this is the
St.
fiery
Patrick's
pits
Day.
of hell. Not that right? No, go ahead.
This is St. Patrick's Day,
yes.
and St. Patrick's Day lands on a Sunday this year.
Mm-hmm.
But about every 7 years, St. Patrick's Day has the misfortune of landing on a Friday, and that's usually a big hole to do when St. Patrick's Day lands on a Friday.
Why?
And I don't know if you...
No, I did not know that.
Well, a traditional St. Patrick's Day celebration meal would involve corned beef and cabbage, and a traditional
which by the way,
Catholic fried.
Go ahead.
Yeah, which is straight out of the question on a Friday during Lent, because no meat on Friday, and so now you got your Irish side and your Catholic side battling, and but that's okay, because bishops have this awesome authority to declare a special dispensation to allow you to ignore the no meat on Friday rule if he so declares it. And I had this is one of these things that comes to mind when I think, every now and then I think that a lot of things that are in religion are bullshit, and this is a great example of that. Mind you, my words, not Dune's.
Well, no. See, you and I would be on the same road when it comes to, because you know how I am. I'm one of those people. Okay. I think lots of things are suggestions more than, you know what?
Yeah.
We are going down a path I was not expecting. Normally by now we're talking about like hot girls on film. By now, that's normally where we're at. But no. We're talking about.
We'll get there.
We'll get there sooner or later. Trust me. For the people that tuned in for that,
I just remember.
I'm kidding. We really don't talk about that, but that's okay.
One year when I was in somewhere like 7th or 8th grade, I forget which year, whichever of those years, St. Patrick's Day landed on a Friday, our bishop in our diocese basically made a declaration: if you're Irish and you feel you must celebrate St. Patrick's Day, then go ahead and have the corned beef. Otherwise, no exemption.
Was it really if you're Irish?
I don't know how it was worded, but basically it was, do what you need to do for your standard celebration, but don't use this as a free pass if you weren't going to. You know, it's like he wasn't going to. Our bishop of our diocese was not giving a blanket, go ahead and have the big breakfast with sausage and bacon.
Now, I'll tell you,
because that has nothing to do with St. Patrick's Day.
I have not been a big person. The whole corned beef cabbage thing on Thanksgiving. My God,
right.
Wow, I screwed that one up on St. Patty's Day.
St. Patty's.
Can you say St. Patty's Day, or do people get like offended from that? Screw them. Anyway,
I don't care.
Well, wait.
I'm not Irish. Well, you're the one who's Irish on this show.
Just throwing that out there, scratching the nose.
Well, you promoted this on the show. I thought
did.
You were, embrace. Yeah,
embrace my Irishness. You'd think I would. Look at the green Dune's wearing today. Wow. I didn't even think about it until it was too late. My wife,
the green futon.
My wife, you do, and I'm still a nice person. I have not chroma keyed that thing yet. You should thank me every day that we do the show that I have not chroma keyed your couch, because don't think I haven't thought about it. There has been times I'm going like, I could do that. I could make that, but I'm not going to do it. I'm only going to do it if I can somehow get like a hot girl in a bikini laying on that couch chroma keyed, then I'll do it.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Johnny would like that. Or a bunch, or beer.
I'd like that.
Cute girl or beer. Yeah. I like that. That's going to be the two. That's
or cute girl holding a beer.
Yeah. That guy is. There we go.
Yeah. Anyways,
John,
so
once again, thank you.
So the bishop in our diocese said, if if your traditions involve having corned beef, go ahead, I give you my blessing. Otherwise, stick to the same rules. Now, the neighboring diocese had a lazy bishop that was just like, yeah, whatever, free pass, go ahead, eat meat this Friday. So a lot of people in our diocese are pissed off that we didn't get the dispensation and the people over the other town over got it. And so they decided they could get around the rule by going out to dinner in a restaurant in the neighboring diocese.
Brilliant.
There you go. I'm not sure if that's how the rules are supposed to work. Is it by territory or is it by chain of command?
Here's the thing. You say rules. Some people say guidelines. I'm telling you, that's where it gets a little fuzzy once in a while. That's where you kind of make that little, what does this, but what does he really mean? Kind of thing.
Right.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. That's okay. You know what? We'll get over it. We'll figure this out sometime. But anyway, St. Patrick's Day, Sunday, green beer. The best part about St. Patrick's Day is, for me, used to be when you would go throughout the week after St. Patrick's Day and go to somewhere to either eat that has beer or drink, or go out to get a beer, and they always have green beer half price because they got to get rid of it. I don't know. That's happened to me several times. My wife and I have drank green beer not on St. Patrick's Day several times. Several times we've been out and they said, "Hey, we go, hey, a couple of Bud Lights, draws, whatever. If you'll take them, the green Bud Light, it'll be half price." I'm going, "Yeah, bring it out. It's okay," because they got to get rid of that stuff. So I'm guessing it's one of those things because here's that slippery slope you have to follow. If you're a bar owner that normally has the green beer, and then you have a down night, that's what happens. But I think it would be more dangerous, more going to get your ass kicked. I'm sorry, if you don't have enough green beer. Just saying, possibly.
Yeah,
now,
you don't want to run out. But
now, is tomorrow going to be like massive call-in day at work? That's something else too. I'm wondering. I don't know.
I'll find out.
I don't have any friends that actually, I've never heard anybody say, "I cannot wait till St. Patrick's Day so I can get drunk." Now, I've heard them say, "I can't wait to get drunk tonight because it's St. Patrick's Day." It just falls on a certain day. But, during the week, whatever, maybe not. War hockey killing me, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Anyway, go ahead.
One St. Patrick's Day, I think this was around the end of the time I was living in Jersey before I finally moved out on my own. Gothard came down and we went into New York City to catch a Stereolab concert, and it happened to be St. Patrick's Day, and we catch the train ride back, and the train stops at a stop, and in come 4 people, 2 couples, one like younger, like 16, 17-year-old couple, boyfriend, girlfriend, and this middle-aged couple. And all 4 of them were laughing, very drunk together. And I'm thinking this was a case of, if they weren't drunk, they would have never been hanging out with each other. But they just both are like, "Oh, my God, we're so drunk and we're best friends now." And it was very... And I think someone was going back for their car the next day.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know.
That's always spooky. That's always spooky.
I don't know. I was filling in some blanks based on context, but it was quite fun to watch. And then, the younger couple were talking about all the, I don't know. They're talking about, if you so-and-so sleep with so-and-so. Oh, you found Stereolab.
I found Stereolab, sorry.
Yes.
I had to throw that in there. That's riveting, Johnny. I can see why a bar fight would...
getting started.
I can see why a bar fight would break out if this was on. Hey, put something banging on the stereo. Okay.
No way.
Does this get better?
This is totally happening.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We got synthesizers.
Because this is what it sounds like when your gate's breaking through when you call into me. Okay. And I'm going to get bounced for this on YouTube. That's the bad part about it.
Probably.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's got a good backbeat. 4 million people have downloaded this, according to
This is an awesome album. I recommend downloading it.
I've got to speed it up. Okay, we got vocal in here. I'm going to go to the next one. Let's go to some French disco.
Okay, this is some of the earlier stuff.
Okay. Well, this is just their most popular. That's what I picked.
Yeah.
Stereolab. This is better. This I could listen to.
Yeah.
You know
this
that
is the band I'm going to go see live this year.
One of our
got
friends
back together to touring again.
One of our NHB friends absolutely has this on vinyl. There we go. That's two. Hey, somebody got kicked out of the chat room over on iVlog. Wonder what happened. I'll hear later.
Bar fight broke out because of the Stereolab.
Well, I wasn't ready. Otherwise, I mean, I'd have had.
Get the fuck out!
I'd have had that if you'd let me know. Or I got this one.
Get lost, dipshit.
Both my favorite, by the way. It's hard to choose between those two. It is so hard to choose between those two.
Those are both great.
Those are the ones. I tell you what, those buttons actually have wear marks on them. I'm just saying, or they will someday. That sounded kind of creepy, but it really wasn't. Oh man, I'll have to check in. Johnny enlightens me to new stuff now and then, so I gotta give it a try. Yeah. Not always pointing the right direction. You know what I didn't get done this week though? Oh, dang, I just forgot about that. There was a new button I wanted to push. I wanted to have a new button to push. And I was going to try to find some way to get somebody else to have control of it. And then I thought to myself, is this something I really want to do?
That could be interesting.
It would be interesting. The problem is it would have to be, it was going to be for Sir Mars to have. That was the whole thing.
Oh.
It was this button here. I had to turn down. That was the button. Yeah, he could push a button and pause for Boz would come up on the screen. And we
pause for Boz.
But I thought to myself, that's a great idea. It's a great tune. It's a great idea. But the problem is it requires Sir Mars listening. So there's where it broke down. That's where the breakdown happened. It would never happen.
I mean, usually when our show comes in, Sir Mars goes,
Alexa, shut up!
Yes.
Alexa, shut up!
Oh, they said it was one of those it was a troll that came in.
Ah.
Oh, well. Trolls.
That happens.
You know, the bad thing about normally trolls I don't really care about. I just let them do their thing. But there's actually people in the room. Now, I let them take care of that. If it's just me in the room, like on a Saturday, I don't care. I just let it. Because I get a kick.
It's all fun and games until the N-word comes out.
Well,
and then it's
yeah.
like, okay.
But what it is
you got to go.
I mean, the typical troll for the people who don't. If you people don't go into chat rooms very much where those kind of people come around, normally what it is, they type some really horrible stuff, they copy it, and then they do the control. They just paste. And what's funny is if you mess with them, then you'll see them screw up, and you'll see a V show up. You know, because they'll screw the paste up, and then you can go, ha ha! You fail at paste. There we go. Or dog.
You fail at paste.
You fail at paste. That's bad. Even as a child, if somebody said you fail at paste, it'd probably make you cry. They even have paste
usually
anymore.
They're the person that's eating the paste.
They don't have the paste. Can you actually go out and buy paste? Let's find out. Let's find out.
I don't know.
You know what? I'm just gonna do. Let's find. To the Mac. Let's find out here. I'm just gonna do paste. Of course,
the paste for paste.
That's what comes up. So I'm gonna put buy paste. Buy paste. You know what? Okay, this is interesting. This is okay. I was not prepared for this. Hunt's tomato paste. Got it. We have flux paste. Johnny knows all about this.
Flux paste,
because you use this. This is for your flux capacitor. I'm kidding. This is for welding or soldering. Now, what I didn't realize is there's something called Johnny's Chop Shop #1 paste. Look at that. Buy mince. Oh, Johnny's hair paste. Yes! I win the internet. My wife's not here. Can you tell? just saying. Oh, that is awesome. That is great.
Check out what I found here.
Johnny's.
I found.
Johnny's. I love that. That's great.
I found Boudreaux's butt paste.
You got to have butt paste in there sometimes. You absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I didn't want to leave people out just in case. For you weed smokers out there. There you go. That's under the paste section. Hemp oil.
Okay.
Just there you go. So that's good. There we go. And now you know. Oh well.
Now we know about the butt paste, the Johnny's hair paste, and the hemp oil.
I just got. What did I get here? Mentioned by. Let's get. I'm not sure who that is. Thank you for the. You know what? It says stream support. Let's get 5-Hit Dune to the top of the Watch Talk Show list podcast. Been super fun. That would be super fun because if we got some people to actually watch, that would be fun. Butt paste. So if you need your butt pasted, don't call us. We'll call you. There we go.
We got Elmer's art paste. We got glue sticks.
Okay.
So all the stuff from
not the paste. I mean the paste I'm looking for is like, you know what? Here, how about this? Here we go. Old time Paste.
Old paste.
There we go. Old pasty. That didn't come up right. Old time paste did not make it work. I'm not finding the picture I want to find. You know what I'm talking about? It's the picture that has this, basically has the stick in it. That's the kind of paste.
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm not. Okay, how about eating paste? That works. ING paste. If I get a picture of myself up here, I'm going to freak out. There we go. Eating paste. Of course, because we love The Simpsons so much, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
That's the eating paste. That's it.
There we go.
That's it. I'm going to retweet that because...
I remember sometimes art classes, the art teacher would have the huge jug of paste and put like paper towels on the table and just put a glob on each one.
The glob.
Instead of everyone having their each individual jar of paste.
I don't know who all these people are. You know, this is interesting. So Ralph ate a lot of paste. I realize that now.
Yeah.
He did. He's sitting between the chairs eating it. He's ate too much of it. The stick stuck to his face. This is the teacher going like, how am I going to explain this? Yeah. Oh, and here we go. Now, okay, this is more, I almost said this is more closer. Wow. There we go. This is more close to what we're talking about, the paste here. Paste. This person really likes paste who has the carrot hat on. Don't know who that is. I don't. This is lots of round. Oh, this guy here died of eating paste. No, that's his name. Sorry. I should make fun of that. Not making fun of the grave. There we go. So anyway, don't eat the paste. Is that safe to say?
Don't eat the paste.
That's right.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
Don't eat the yellow snow. That's right. It's the Ordog didn't eat his beets and it broke the chat. This is what happens when you take things out of context in the chat room. That's exactly how. But I feel for people that actually have lots of chat in the chat room. That's one thing I've noticed is every once in a while you put something in, especially the big streams out there, and it's amazing they'll catch some of the stuff they do. Because sometimes I'll pop something in there and it'll like go forever, and somebody actually, oh, by the way, hi, and they'll start naming names off. I'm going, God, how? I wonder if they have an app for that actually they can go through and just check the names and make sure they say hi to everybody. If that's the way it works, I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure because I mean, unless you type in the chat room, I'm not going to know you're here on Twitch because that's kind of the way it works. We don't want to creep on people too much, just a little bit. Although, if you think about it, the last half of this show is all about me creeping on people on Twitch, which is kind of
yeah, exactly.
There we go.
That's what we do.
That's what
Dune and Bob
in a
Show.
good way.
We don't creep on people on Twitch, but we do creep on people.
We do. I like that. I'm gonna have to get the dude with the alien. That would be a great shirt. I wonder if I get in trouble for using his likeness. You know what I'm talking about? The alien,
Probably.
the alien guy.
Let's keep in mind that Deadpool's pulling in bigger numbers than we are, and he hasn't gotten a cease and desist yet.
That's
so
you're right. Deadpool he's making bank, and he hasn't been kicked out yet. So I like that.
He's gonna get that eventually if he keeps going on the path he's going. But he hasn't gotten it yet.
I don't think so. Well, we'll
Disney
see.
never sued anyone for anything.
Here we go. This guy.
Does that fall under Disney?
I don't know.
Who owns that universe that Deadpool's in?
I don't know how that works. You're right. I'm not sure how that works. This is the guy I'm talking about. Oh, this is if I could have this shirt saying
I'm not saying it was aliens.
But this guy here, I don't know who he is, but I love this. This is. Have you ever caught this guy before on TV? Because he does. That's what he does. He does stuff like that. And I mean, this would be the shirt if we were to do the shirt. If we ever did the Dune and Bob shirt, we don't creep on Twitch people, but we creep on Twitch people in a good way. Maybe
if we get you making that pose.
Is that from me?
They can't.
That is from me. Wow.
Yeah, that's all you.
I thought a porn came up for a second there. Woo.
No, I'm not saying
not that there's ever been porn on this computer. No, just saying.
I'm sure you'd have no problem bringing up the search history right now on the screen, full screen for all to see.
Oh, Johnny, you think I'm not smart enough to use? Never mind. I'm not going to do it.
Oh, I see.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to say it's not, but it's not. Boom. That just happened. That just happened. Okay. So anyway, back to what we were getting ready to talk about. Before the show started, Johnny and I talked about a few things. And
yeah,
we talked about something that kind of shocked me just a little bit. Johnny doesn't like pizza. That's what I got out of the conversation. That's what I got. That's what I got out of the pizza. Johnny doesn't like pizza. That's what I got out of the conversation. Johnny, we're talking. I was talking about something. See, look, Heat FM fan. What? I'm telling you.
Hey.
I'm telling you, I was the same way.
Let's be clear here.
I was like, what? I was right there. I was right there on the button. I was ready for it.
Okay, you are not fairly representing the conversation. Okay. This is reminding me.
Are you saying I'm taking something out of context, Johnny? Is that what you're saying?
I say we need to fill in a little more context here.
Okay.
Because let me tell you, I grew up in Jersey, and you go down the street to a shopping center. There's usually a local pizzeria in there. You go in there, you grab a slice. And grab some slice with ice. That's if they had sliced soda. And
you grab a slice with slice. Wow, Johnny just went there too.
No. I knew a guy that he tried to confuse someone at the pizzeria by going, I'll have a slice with ice, like lemon lime slice with ice, slice with pepperoni, and just kind of go back and forth between them. And I don't. He had to be there.
I guess so.
Anyways.
Okay.
Dune has a story or a topic that has to do with Domino's, and that's what I was like, I guess you wanted my opinion on Domino's, and I'm like, well, if you like bread that has bland sauce and prepackaged cheese on it, that's thrown in the oven a little bit.
I'll get this out of the way early. If you'd like to Skype in or call in, and it should be live for Skype, or you can call in 984-664-2723, 984-6 NHB Radio is that number. If you'd like
now,
to.
I have nothing against people that like Domino's. Heck, my wife likes Domino's.
Okay.
And claims that the pizza I like is too thin and doesn't have enough.
For the people
stuff
out there,
on
this is Johnny Walks It Back. That's what this is called. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
But I don't know what you wanted to talk about with Domino's, but I did mention that only Domino's has reached a certain quality that is so low that their ad campaign caused a hostage situation.
I don't know about this. Johnny claims I did not know about the hostage situation at Domino's. No, I did not. Is this in your neck of the woods, or is this where was this?
No, this was national news.
But what kind of, like where? This just did not happen in Kansas, just saying. I'm just saying.
Well, do you remember?
Because you know what happens if there's a hostage situation in Kansas? It gets taken care of pretty quick. Just throwing that out there.
Well,
not that we would shoot the hostages. Just saying. There we go.
If I were to ask you what ad campaign or ad characters Domino's had in their past do you most remember, what would that answer be? You remember any of their advertisements, or a character, or a spokesperson, or mascot? Well, there
was like a dude with a mask, wasn't there? I'm gonna have to go.
The Noid, because Domino's would avoid the Noid.
Yes. I got you now.
Do you know why the Noid suddenly disappeared in the
I do not know.
Did you notice that? One day the Noid was just plain and simple gone. Well, that was because I forget the guy's name.
So there was a guy. Johnny's talking about this cat right here.
Right. On January 30th,
you know what? I may owe you an apology. Right.
You remember this now?
No, I don't, but it says, the first picture comes up as Domino's Pizza Noid hostage crisis. Oh my God, did I have a stroke when this happened?
On January 30th, 1989, a 22-year-old man named Kenneth Lamar Noid walked into a Domino's Pizza in Atlanta, Georgia, with a .357 Magnum revolver and took 2 employees hostages.
Oh, my God.
After a 5-hour standoff during which Noid demanded $100,000 in ransom money, the employees in question escaped. Basically, he thought that they were mocking him with their Avoid the Noid character. He thought that Domino's was making fun of him, Kenneth Lamar Noid, that he was the real Noid, and he got so pissed off, and he was a little unbalanced in the head, that he walked into a Domino's with a gun.
Okay, what year was this again, by the way?
89.
Oh, this guy was so early on this. Oh, that's so sad. I did not know. I did not know about this. But I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, if you fast forward to now, and the way people just get, absolutely offended about everything, can you imagine the money this guy could have? Now, I'm not talking about if he'd have went and held somebody up. That's what I'm not. I'm just saying if he'd have just went on a personal thing, this is killing my life, and then start one of those ad programs to make money or whatever. he could be
a Kickstarter.
A Kickstarter to oh my God. No, I completely. I mean, to this point, this still does not ring any bells. That's horrible, though. I did not know. Now, see, this tells you the world we live in. I know the story of why the Dell dude's not around, but I don't know about the Noid, which is sad because they're kind of, if you think about it, they're kind of related. Dell dude, weed, pizza. There's somewhere there's some separations of whatever. I don't know, possibly, but
one leads to the other.
One leads to the other.
You use a Dell, you have some weed, you call Domino's for something that resembles pizza.
Anyway. But anyway, let's go back to the original, my original question. I don't know about this. I haven't really researched this yet, but I saw on TV there was a commercial, and they were referring to the Domino's Pizza Scan app.
Pizza
Scan app. Now I'm going to bring that up. Because if
you
this is what
an app on your phone, you scan the pizza and it tells you it's safe to eat.
John, I'm just saying this could be a brilliant. If this is what I think it is, pizza scan. There it is, Domino's Pizza Scanner app, and there's also great. I'm doing the search. It also comes up with Pizza Scanner hack app. Oh great, people.
Oh no!
Great. There we go.
The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away.
Well,
whatever this great invention has already been
Here's
ruined.
the thing. Now, let me tell you what I think it is, and then what we'll do is I'll find out later if it indeed is what I think it is. So here's just a picture of it, of somebody doing the scanning the pizza. This is what I think it is.
Pizza found.
Now, if this is not what it is, then Domino's, I hope you're listening, but I think it is. This could be fake news central, but I don't care. It appears to be an app that you would scan the pizza after you get it. You take a picture of it. Now think about this. Pizza gets delivered to your house. You take a picture of it. You get points for it.
Okay.
Picture of pizza goes back to corporate. Talk about your secret shopper, dude. Seriously, think about this. How cool that is if that's what the case. If that's really what this is, where you're getting a picture of a pizza delivered to your house from this store. They know that because they can track it. Johnny's looking this up. Thank you, by the way. Thank you for going through the details. And then you can tell, what did this pizza look like when it got to this cat's house? Meow, meow, purr, purr. You know what I'm talking about? Is Johnny's reading intent. Look at this. This is Johnny reading intently.
I mean, the preview I'm looking at basically shows that you can get points and, rewarding you with Domino's Piece of the Pie reward points for eating any pizza you love from anywhere. Download the Domino's app. So, yeah, you got to basically verify that you're eating their pizza by sending them a picture of your pizza, which the app recognizes the picture of pizza as pizza. And then you get 10 points.
Well, here's the sad thing is, what happens. Can you imagine the pictures they do get? Seriously. But that's okay. We won't talk about that. We won't talk about the horrible. But I'm just saying that is marketing brilliance. Not marketing brilliance, but I'm just talking about from a QA standpoint. Can you imagine how cool that would be to be able to secret shop stuff like that?
Also, you don't have to be eating a Domino's pizza in order to use this app. So you can earn points to buy Domino's pizza from eating real pizza.
It's fucking Pizza Sky Bygate, dude. They're spying on pizzas.
They are.
Oh,
it's research. It's free promotions for people that are eating non-Domino's pizza to encourage them to eat Domino's pizza substance.
That is brilliant. Wow. This is why This is why they have
towards discounts on pizza in exchange for pictures of the pizza you're eating.
This is why they have nice things. because people behind the scenes think, I should have thought about that. But seriously, if you stop and think about it from a standpoint of being able to, because you got the people that go around and check on restaurants to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do. But what a great tool to be able to say, what did this pizza actually look like when it got to your house? I think that's cool. How can we
have a frequently asked questions section.
How can we spin that into something for us? Let's just think about that.
Yeah,
What's in it for Dune and Johnny? Let's think about that. What kind of app could we come up with? Let's think about that. What if we had an app? What if we had an app that when they're listening to the show, the camera comes on and we can see what they're doing in the house? That wouldn't be creepy at all, right?
No, Dune, where are you going with this?
What if it sounds creepy, doesn't it? Let's not do that app.
Dune, we've gone from trying to encourage people to stalk us to trying to encourage people to let us stalk them.
No, I don't. You see stalking. It's such a bad word. No, I'm talking about, maybe some people when they listen to our show, they're vacuuming. Maybe some people when they listen to our show, they're skydiving. Maybe some people when they listen to our show, they're sunbathing by a pool.
What are you doing while listening to our show?
That's all I'm asking.
Send us your pictures.
That's okay. See, now when you say it like that, it sounds creepy. So maybe
I'm just saying, hey, what are you doing while listening to our show? Send pictures for fun.
For fun. It's
pants
fun.
Optional.
See, now right there, you went from to I don't know. It just got weird, Johnny. It's okay.
Well, horses normally don't wear pants, so it's okay.
They do on TV. No, we're not saying send us pictures.
Unless you want.
Wait. Unless you want to send us pictures. Don't send us pictures of what you're doing during the show. Unless you want to send us pictures of what you're doing during the show.
But you can tweet those pictures to @5HitDune or @Johnny Gators.
You can so tweet those pictures. And you know what? As far as I know, pictures work on this.
Yeah.
Which could be
radio right
which
now.
I think about it this way. What happened when Deadpool had pictures on his Twitter? It worked perfect for a while until somebody found out that, I see, we can send any picture we want, and he shows it live on the air. And then it got kind of weird. So there we go. Let's just triangle this. Take a picture. No, you can't write that. Take a picture of his bird and send it in to the Dune and Bob. No, we're due for less than
redeemable for less Twitch and more real content.
Oh man, that hurt.
Oh, we like our Twitch
ellipsis triangle
reviews.
If I didn't do the Twitch review, this would be a 1-hour show.
It was a joke.
Oh,
don't take it too seriously.
Man, this is you killing me, dude.
Anyways.
Okay. I'm okay now.
Anyways, bonus points.
You're on the list.
If you're eating pizza while watching it or listening to the show.
There you go.
And you send a picture of you eating the pizza, you can send it to us and Domino's at the same time. Yeah.
Johnny.
Boom.
There we go. That's right. Just every once in a while. This is how you make.
For those that are wondering,
this is where you get it.
They do have a frequently asked questions page. Who can participate? It's open to legal residents of the 50 United States, including D.C., 13 years old or older, who create a pizza profile, enroll in the Piece of the Pie Rewards program, and have the latest Domino's mobile app.
Is there a phone number
for an iPhone or Android?
Is there a phone number?
Is there a phone number? There's no phone number on this page.
Damn it. Damn it.
Domino's probably has a phone number somewhere on their page, but not on this page.
Find a phone number. Because I know a guy with a phone.
Any pizza is eligible. It can be from Domino's, another pizza company, frozen or made from scratch. You can go to the grocery store, grab a frozen pizza, and take a picture of that. I don't think you even have to cook it.
Ellipsis Triangle says, I'm just a series of shapes, man. I just, Johnny, can you play this? I wasn't ready for can you play the bubbles, please? Because I don't have the bubbles ready. It just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out. Thank you. Ellipsis Triangle Trap just opened up his app, listening to the Dune and Bob Show. I'm not going to play the video, but that's what we hear right now. That's a live feed from the Ellipsis Triangle. That's it.
you can participate once per week as long as there are points available up to the time when you have received the 60 point maximum from the promotion. So you could do this basically over the course of 6 weeks, 1 pizza a week, and then earn 60 points. Now, what do you get for your points? Any points accumulated through the Points for Pies program are added to your Domino's Piece of the Pie rewards account. It can be used just like regular reward points. For details on how to earn reward points for qualifying Domino's orders and redeem points for free pizza, please visit dominos.com/rewards. So this is just additional points to their already existing rewards program.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. I still think it's ingenious, though. It really is. It's one of those things to get a picture of somebody's pizza after it gets delivered is pretty cool. Or to spy on somebody else's.
Equals a free pizza.
Okay. Well, I do. Domino's is one of the few places that actually they don't have a lot of breading on their wings, and that's why I use Domino's. That's why I buy Domino's wings, because they're not heavily breaded.
Wait, but now here's the thing. Dune messaged me looking for advice on making wings.
Yes.
Which Kristen makes the wings.
Yes.
All I know is that she puts them. She like steams them.
Yes.
And then she bakes them. And then she sauces them, and I don't know the details of the timing or whatever, but I know she did a lot of
steam
tweaking,
bacon sauce,
and she's
right.
always tweaking it a little bit because she's fine tuning it, and also our oven recently changed, so she had to tweak more for that oven. So I mean, really, just you just got to experiment and do it lots of times, and they were never bad, but they were always getting better, and I think they're at a point now where they're always great.
I'll have to find out how she. Yeah, here's the thing. I messaged Johnny at lunchtime, not during work hours, at lunchtime, and shut the fuck up. Okay, at lunchtime, I messaged Johnny and asked him about how he makes the wings, because I was going to go by the store, get wings, and then cook them, and then I got home. Didn't go to the store and opened up my Domino's app and ordered wings. And then the dog started barking. But I did the next day, by the way. I did do it the next day. The next day I went and bought. Here's the thing, though. I didn't buy just what I realized when you go buy wings at the store, do you actually get the wings and the drumsticks together in your packages?
And she's got to chop them up.
Well, mine only had just wings.
Oh.
And I was like, no. So I went and got just chicken pieces as well. Is that this?
We get full wings, and she's got to separate the wing from the drummy. So it's
okay. I didn't find that package in the store. I didn't find that particular. Anyway, I kind of went my own way. I either had the three choices: the drumsticks, the wings, or just the filleted chickens or whatever. So that's what I got. I bought that, cooked. I baked that, tossed it, ate it for 2 nights, and life was good. It wasn't too bad. I did buy the same sauce that you buy, though. It was good. The Frank's Buffalo sauce. Yeah, good stuff.
And we get the medium and the hot, and kind of fine tune it to our spiciness preference.
You know what I haven't?
She doesn't like it.
I just say what I haven't found yet is a really good blue cheese dressing. How did we? I just realized something. How did we go from how good a communion wafer tastes to blue cheese dressing in the same hour? How is that even possible? I mean, where does
Are you suggesting that we find a good blue cheese dressing to dunk the host into?
You know what? I'm not gonna charge you or judge you. I'm not going to judge you for what
you're not
going
to go further down this path of desecrating the sacred body of our Lord and Savior. But
we have to stop and think.
More.
Johnny, I'm thinking think about this, people. Next week, Johnny goes to the show, which, by the way, is what he calls church. Johnny goes to this for the people. Just for those of you just tuning in. No. You're going to own this. Johnny went to the show this morning, a.k.a. church.
Yeah. And I went to the 7 o'clock show.
He went to the 7 o'clock show.
They had the parade. And
now here's the thing. Now, I'm old enough. Now, for anybody out there that might be Catholic, you know we're talking about the communion wafer. Now, back in the day, back when Dune was a young lad, because I can say lad because Green Day, not the band, the 17th. Never mind. So anyway, back in the day, you had to go up, kneel down in front of the priest. You had to stick your tongue out at him.
Stick your tongue out.
And then he would give you, get the wafer on the tongue thing. Well, I'm trying to think when it changed. I see
someone held a metal plate under your tongue too,
just in case the tongue thing didn't work out for you.
You can't let that touch the floor.
No, because the show must go on, right? There we go. So anyway, sometime in the late 70s, early 80s, in my neck of the woods, it changed to where you could actually take it in your hand.
Do this.
You could do the hand thing, pick it up, put it in your mouth thing. So I'm thinking Johnny, when he goes to the show next week, take it, get it in the hand, into the ranch dressing, into the mouth. Just like that. I
don't think that's kosher.
Oh, that would be freaking awesome, dude. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Hey, we got Pharaoh in the room.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, dude?
Why can I not hear you guys? Something wrong here or what?
You should be able to hear me just fine. Well, like I can check and see if there's
check the levels, make sure.
Well, I haven't looked at my Skype settings in a long time. Let's see. Skype. Click at the button, click at the settings, click at the audio.
There you go. I got it.
Okay, so
yay, we got it.
Microphone, speakers.
I'm a computer nerd.
Oh, that's okay.
Nerdy. You can call me nerdy.
You know what? We're gonna call you double nerd because you're twice. Are you gonna turn the camera on so we can see you?
Me? You want to see me naked?
Oh, no. This picture's fine.
No, I'm just joking.
Oh, that's a great picture of you, by the way. But there's no picture. I'm just letting you know.
Hold on a second.
Oh, it's not you. It's not your fault. Here we go. This sounds weird. It's not you. It's me, man. It's not you. It's me.
The clock is here 10:08 p.m. right now. So
yeah, I don't have. Okay. I gotta figure out why the picture's not coming up. Let's see. Because this is important stuff. Because people want to see the picture. It's important stuff. It's important.
Why in the heck? Well, these people see me here.
Okay, there. Now they can see you. Now, active speaker. Wow.
Okay.
There you go. There's the man. See,
That's the Ferrari man.
He quickly put his shirt on and his hat just for us, and I appreciate that.
This is Ferrari, right?
I so appreciate that. So there you go.
Ferrari.
Now I have to ask, when you go to communion and take, when you go to church, because I know you go. I'm sure you go to church just like Johnny does every Sunday, or when you go to the show.
We're going to keep this up now.
We are. I'm thinking it is the show.
I made one little joke, and now suddenly
it's the show.
No one will let me forget it.
It's the show forever. No, that's okay.
The show forever.
That's true. So anyway, what's going on, man? What's happening in your life, Mister?
Here?
Yeah, here.
He's
still looking for the person that stole the sides of his computer.
Great here, I guess.
Somebody stole the sides off his computer, and he's still trying to find that person that broke into his house and said, "Here, let me take the side off of your computer."
And then drove off in his Ferrari.
And then drove off in your Ferrari. That's exactly what happened.
Whoa. Shit.
I think he's looking at something better than what we're looking at.
Okay, I am. You're featured on iLook. I know they can see me right now. Wow. Okay.
Are you not supposed to be on? Are you not supposed to be on TV?
What?
No,
Sorry?
you can be on iVlog. I was sitting there thinking to myself. Well, I was sitting there thinking to myself. I got this TOS thing from iVlog where they were talking about things you can't show on iVlog, and one of them is people that are banned and kicked. But that's not Pharaoh though. He's on all the damn time.
Yeah, no, he is all the time.
I think he's got the only always on iVlog account I think in anywhere.
Well,
anyone who's on iVlog really knows who this guy is.
Take a really cool website. Well, it's a great website. They have joint broadcast, and they have there are other options for making you a permops or op or super up, right? I mean,
iVlog.
Other site doesn't have that.
Yeah, iVlog has. I tell you what they have. The cameras is what really makes it. It really does. Now, not that anybody ever gets on the cameras.
If you want to see this, Twitch and OneLive, they're just mixing this together for a moderator, right? You cannot have a super op, you cannot have permops there, you cannot have op, right? So this is something different with iVlog here.
I just realized something.
They have some other commands that The other side doesn't have that.
That's true.
It's really cool.
I got to bring this up. DJ Smoking Lou. Look at this Irish son of a beep. Look at this guy. Holy cow.
Smoke. Yes.
He has got greens. You know what? It's funny because green smoke is something they always talk about. Thank you.
He's a fan of Deadpool.
There we go. That's right. He is smoking it up today.
Yeah. He's got a really cool smoke behind him. Yeah,
that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, what's up, DJ?
That's it.
Smoking Lou, what's up?
He is. You know, the thing is that's what his house looks like all the time. He just never has the color turned on. That's what I think. Now, Faroe, is weed legal in the Faroe Islands, or is that illegal there?
They are making it legal.
They're working on it. I think almost every place is like that.
They have a group named Framtæki. That's where you can discussion for make a decision for weed, and weed is or hash or whatever. That thing will be only for the doctor support. If you're gonna get sick or whatever.
It always starts out that way. It does. But the fun part about it though, if it's anything like California, they'll have like the address will be like say 123 California Drive. And then at 123.5 California Drive, you go get your prescription. Then you walk through the door between the two. And then you get your weed. I think that's
They have a doctor. Oh my God, you look like you're suffering from chronic pain. Here's your prescription.
Through that door right there.
Just go through that door
They'll
right
take
there.
care of
Hand
you.
it to the guy at the counter.
That's right. Well, hello, welcome. Where did you come from? So thank you for coming. May I see your prescription, please? You know. Yeah, I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
As I told you before, that this thing called weed or hash or whether it's gonna be illegal in the Faroe Islands.
Yeah, I think almost
sooner or later.
Sooner or later, I think it's gonna be legal everywhere, and then we won't have to worry about it anymore.
No,
that's cool.
It's not legal. It's illegal somewhere else, right?
Yeah, some places, but I think a lot of places are working on it.
Denmark.
Like in the States. Now, I think Canada. I mean, they were the ones. They went full bore. Canada did. They're just like they just opened the spigot. Yeah. They just full bore on the whole thing countrywide.
Well,
but like in the United States,
what else are you gonna do in the dead of winter?
I wasn't ready, Johnny. I wasn't there. I wasn't ready for that. There we go. Thank you. But yeah, that's true. I never thought about that.
There was some. There's a poor network connection right there. I'm not sure if it's your connection or his.
No, it looks. Mine is rock hard. Wow, if somebody just tuned in right there.
Yes, dude. What about your network connection?
3 guys on stream, and one of them just said his is rock hard.
Right here. There's a line coming up here. I mean, not right now, but it was before. Yeah. Well, and it's coming up and going, right? So,
sometimes my Cox isn't as hard as it needs to be. Just saying. Cox Internet for you people out there. Just Cox Internet supplier. There we go. It gets weird.
So, are
sometimes.
you still using vMix?
I still use vMix. That way, I can still do. I can still give Johnny the look.
Yeah, of course. Assuming of course. Yeah,
I gotta give him the look.
Yeah.
He knows I'm getting ready to play.
Hookers come after my cock. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
You knew that was coming.
Hey, Tanya writes in and says, hello, Dune. And I say hello back.
Oh, here we go again. Poor network connection again.
That's okay. You know what? I don't pay my bills very well. That's what it is. I got Mountain Dew to buy. Come on, man.
It's great.
These shirts aren't free. Now, they are free if you're like a big Twitch person, but if you're not, you have to go buy them like I do. So
if you're no ones like us.
That's right. You got to buy your own. It's like you can have a Twitch shirt if you buy it. That's exactly what it is. Sort of like that. Now, I'm guessing if you buy a Ferrari, they might throw in the cap. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean the people in my channel. Okay, Ferrari, do you drive Ferrari or not? I mean. No, just have my T-shirt.
I like that.
And my hat, right?
But he could.
I mean, they think that I'm jumping the car.
You could.
Ferrari. Okay,
you could drive a Ferrari if you want. I'm guessing you could either.
Babes in my fucking car here. Dude.
Exactly. No, I'm guessing you could either rent one, the car. You could rent the car.
Might be able to,
You could rent the girl to go in the car too, but. We won't talk about it. You just rent the car. Actually, if you rent the car, I think the girl just comes with it. Hookers come after my cock. Thank you.
Or car.
Automatic.
Or car.
It's automatic. If
Yeah,
you have a driver
I think it
license
is.
and a car,
Then
well,
that's right.
eventually you're gonna get guard on your car and
There
you're
you
gonna
go.
drive.
I like that.
Well,
There
if
go.
you don't have
He gets the bigger picture for
a
that
car or whatever, a Ferrari or nothing else that taking them. Well, they're just gonna give you a finger and there.
Okay, so the finger just got in there. There we go. I liked it. Did I say I like that? I did say I like that. Wow, that's gonna get played back a million times. That happens. Oh well, we'll listen.
All right, so that's about 1 hour 6 minutes.
1 hour
in.
6 minutes in, we'll do that. Well, listen.
So, Dune, let me ask you questions. Do you have AMC channel in your country?
AMC, as in now that sounds
Or
like
the
American Movie
CW
Classics.
channel?
American Movie Classics.
The CW.
Yeah.
I think we do have CW here. I think we do.
You have?
Okay, I don't know if ours is the same as yours, but we do have a CW.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't have that here. So I am downloading my TV shows on torrent because I don't have those channels. I don't have AMC, and I don't have the CW channel. And those are the Walking Dead. The Walking Dead will start tonight.
You'll know because if you follow somebody on NHB, you'll know because we have an NHB fanatic that tweets constantly about The Walking Dead. Just saying.
So I know for sure that US has that the CW and AMC.
We have both the movie and the real Walking Dead in the United States. We have those too, and we can send those off to you if you'd like. We could round them up, put them on a boat, and send them your way. We should do that.
I have a feeling that the boat I'm picturing and the boat you're picturing have very different people on it.
There you go.
Where is Sir Mars when you need him? Just where? Never mind.
Anybody want coffee? Who wants coffee?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh well.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, Pharaoh. Thanks for calling in, man. We're gonna let you go. Somebody else.
You're
get
welcome.
Hey, dude.
Okay,
Take care.
I'll see you later.
If you do your show, have a great show, dude. Take care.
Of course.
All right. Bye bye.
Have a great show.
There you go. Pharaoh from the Faroe Islands and also from the Pharaoh shows, several of them. Yes, we have.
I'm sorry, dude. It was low hanging fruit.
It was. It was just like it was. I mean, for Johnny, it was. Let me. Do I have that one? Let's see. Is it this one?
It's a high fly ball to center field. He's under it. He's under it. He's got it. He scores. I don't think that's the way it works.
Never mind. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to say thank you to the Academy. Here we go. Okay, I'm missing the stuff over here in the iVlog chat. Warhawk put coffee in. Thank you, Warhawk. The guest says I agree. Where Farrah gets the ladies, that's right. And it's Beatlemania. I'm not sure what Beatlemania has to do with this show because anyway, it gets weird.
At least we
know Skype works. That's a good thing. And the best thing about it is what I like about the new Skype, the way I'm capturing it, is anytime we want to talk to him, he's still there.
Yeah.
He just doesn't move.
There he is.
There we go.
He's there. He's there listening intently.
He's listening intently all during. So until somebody else calls in, and so it's like it's always going to be him. He's just right there. There you go.
Now, Dune, I do have to have a serious moment here and answer because you asked a question and I didn't fully get my answer in there.
Okay.
So the answer is Marie's, and it's in the refrigerated section.
Oh God, I was getting worried there. You just threw a girl's name out, and I was like, "What are you talking about, Johnny?"
Marie's blue cheese dressing.
Marie's blue cheese dressing. Let me look that up. Is that something?
Yeah, Marie's is a brand of salad dressings. They come in a jar with the
how do you spell
wide
that, my
lid
friend?
and screw top. Maries.
IES. Blue. Boom. There we go. Let's see what we find here.
Now it's not going to be with the rest of the salad dressings because this stuff has to be refrigerated. So it's going to be in a refrigerated section. Usually I find it in the produce area.
I think I've possibly seen this stuff.
Yeah.
So that's
there
it.
You go.
That's the stuff. Because
that's the stuff I use.
Well, you know what? I'm going to have to try it because I've tried a couple different brands. I tried just Little Caesars. Caesars? Is that it? Is that the brand? I've tried them. I think I've tried Kraft. And both of them were not that great. And unless you want to sponsor the show, then it's the best dressing I've ever had. Send me the check.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there. So, okay, I'll have to try that, Marie. And this is
there you go. Yeah, give that a try.
And this is in the cold section, you're saying?
In the colds, it'll be cold. It'll be in the cold section.
In the cold section. There we go. Okay, I will, you know what? I will check that out and see, because that the whole thing is, most of the restaurants I go to, anywhere I go and get wings anywhere, they normally have really good blue cheese compared to what I've been buying locally here. So I'll have to figure.
Yeah.
First world problems. Bad blue cheese,
Yeah.
right? Is that kind of what it is? This is the way it works.
That would be a first world problem, but you know, someone's got to have the first world problems.
It's like, Dune, what's the hardest thing in your life? Oh, wait a minute. No, my blue cheese is bad. I wasn't ready. I was there. I had the button ready. I don't know what that means. Bad blue cheese. Bad blue cheese. No, I'm kidding. So anyway, the appear in is working, but we don't have much time. But if anybody wants to pop on there, I think I have that to where I can actually bring that up on the screen. Yes, I do. It actually works. Amazing.
But I think usually we start talking about your Twitter finds.
We do.
Now, unless you have another. Unless we want to talk more about Domino's.
No, because
our pizza in the blue cheese dressing.
You've beat that in the ground, Johnny. So I don't want to do that. No, this week I did a couple different things this week. One thing I did, which I'm not going to get to, I actually have hooked it up, but for the people that know, the old time Dune and Bob shows, which go clear back to 4 years ago. No, I'm kidding. When I first got my iPad, I found out there was apps on these things. That was just amazing. One of the apps was an app to do a looping program like people do now on Twitch. And I used to play with that a lot on the air, and Johnny loved it. Johnny loved it when I got my looping. he's like, I loved it. Johnny's going like this. No, but I
loved it so much. I have a recording of
this is some of the gold that you missed on my early McCover. Yeah. Oh my, did you keep this?
He wanted to.
Why is this still around? What? Oh my God.
Well, why wouldn't it be?
Oh, Black Betty, bam, lamb. Oh, Black Betty,
oh my
bam, lamb.
God.
Gotta get your shit. Bam, lamb. Gotta get your mitt. Bam, lamb. Oh, Black Betty, bam, lamb. Oh, Black Betty, bam, lamb. Gotta get
the Dune and Bob Show does not condone drinking and playing with looping programs. Thank you.
Gotta get your shit. Bam, lamb. Gotta get your mitt. Bam, lamb. I know. Black Betty, you bam, lamb. Is that Betty? Wait. Bam, lamb.
Well, you gotta demonstrate how the loops work.
No, I can do. Bam, lamb. Oh, Black Betty, bam, lamb. Oh, Black Betty, bam, lamb. Get your shit. Bam, lamb. Get your net. Bam, lamb. Oh, Black Betty, bam, lamb. Oh, Black Betty.
Oh my God, I got the Oomba in there. I don't remember.
Bam, lamb. Oh, Black Betty.
Oh.
Bam, lamb. Oh, Black Betty, bam, lamb. Get your shit. Bam, lamb.
Anyways, we get the idea there.
Oh my God, can that be erased, please?
Nope.
Now, for you people that are wondering, there are people on Twitch that are much better than that. I know this is your shocked face. That shocked face is all around, but yeah, there's.
Oh man, I am shocked. I didn't think it got better than that.
They say don't drink and tweet. Don't drink and voice jam.
Don't drink and call Gator's show.
No, don't do that. That's
because the second half of this clip was you realizing that you were still recording, and then it started playing back the whole thing.
Yes.
While you were trying to delete it.
I was trying to delete it, and then thanks to Gators.
Of course, I was recording.
You
tried to
Gators
delete it.
At one time had a hard drive crash that lost like all these shows. Why, in God's name, wasn't that one of them?
About 2 years worth.
Why was that not one of them? Why couldn't that have been one of them? But yeah, I'm definitely not going to show.
That was not.
Well, but maybe next week I'll do that. Hey, by the way, CM Styles is in the room. How you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a long time. I actually haven't watched his shows. I got to perma up this cat. There we go. He does shows on iVlog. Cool dude. Okay, so this week on Twitch, I'm trying to think if I found anything. I'm actually in a quandary. For the people that don't know, that just tuned in, or new people out there, what I do during the week is I grab my trusty iPad and I flip on to Twitch, And I scroll around. Usually I stay in the categories of either just chatting or the music category. And mainly the music category. In the just chatting category, sometimes you find some good stuff, but yeah, more or less, I like the music stuff. And every once in a while, I run across some just absolute gems that are just really fun to watch. And by the way, if you're wondering, this is not one of those, we don't bag on people on Twitch. That's not going to happen. I think anybody who goes on Twitch, I think there's some cool stuff out there, and that's not what this is about.
Some people put on some great shows on Twitch.
They absolutely do.
And shows are a good thing. And
let me bring.
You know.
Let me see. I gotta go over here and get this ready. Click on that one. Ordog says LP. I don't know what that means. Life, please. I don't know what that means. Sorry. Click. And that one. Click that one. I forgot to turn all this crap on before the show started. Sorry. That's what happens when you're a Dune. There we go. You forget these things. Almost forgot my password too. There we go. Now we can see that. Now, if you're wondering how long I've been doing this with Johnny, when it comes to this particular part of it, you'll see that there's a few videos in here. I was pretty shocked.
We've been doing this a while.
How many videos there were. Of course, we got that one there.
There's a chicken girl.
There's the chicken girl. That one right there was the.
Oh, we love that one.
Was, you know what? A matter of fact, I don't know if he's in the room right now, but one of the people that I actually finally found that name for of hers was like, I had been just binge watching Chicken Girl on Twitch, and she has a name, by the way, and I've forgotten it again. I apologize. I'll tweet it later. Now, I think we're going to. I tell you, my whole thing is I don't know who to feature this week. I have two just awesome people that both deserve to be featured, and I don't know which one to feature.
Let's see if we can get another vote this week.
So we'll get it. You know what? I tell you, I can tell you the two people I have. The two people I have. This is one of them. I actually caught this show.
She's been around. Well, she's been around for a while.
I'm not hearing. Oh, wait a minute. Why am I not hearing that? Yeah, that's not good. Why am I not hearing? No, I didn't break it already, did I? Okay. Hang on a second, Johnny.
We're just gonna wiggle some wires.
I'm gonna wiggle some wires here.
Yeah,
there we go.
That's Lily, right?
I'm gonna wiggle some wires because what did I do? I know I had that. I didn't unplug the wrong one.
But
sorry.
No. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of stuff on Twitch myself too. But I've not done as much deep scrolling. But I'm glad Dune found her because she is very talented.
She comes on usually times I don't get to see. Let me see.
Her and Megan sometimes talk to each other, or watch each other's streams.
They talk.
And so
let me see if this is it. Let me see if it.
You know that's a ringing endorsement to have there.
That's nice.
But yeah, they're both very popular. And yeah, she puts on some good streams.
Found it. Okay. There we go. So let me turn that up and we'll go. Sorry, people. This is the professionalism of the Dune. The Dune. There we go. Now we're back. Now, here's the interesting thing about this. You mentioned Megan and her being friends. Yes, Rachel Lilly. Thank you. If you'd like, if you want to put that link in there, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, Raquel Lilly. Yeah.
Raquel, yeah. Raquel, sorry, I can't read. You know, you should know that by now. But one of the funny things you mentioned Megan Linnaeus.
Yeah.
When I was in the room and recorded this, they were actually talking on the chat. And so when I go into here, the first words you're going to hear her saying are actually pertaining to Megan. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's kind of, it'll make you laugh.
Walks in her back. Can I be that small Asian woman that walks on your back, please? Okay.
Just saying,
Megan,
Johnny.
New song. Here we go. It's called Madly. I'm gonna try and do.
If I had to choose for somebody to walk on my back,
Oh, thank you, Binary Dragon. Welcome back, by the way.
I don't think it would be hard to choose.
Can you speak a little louder?
Yeah.
No.
She does voices.
Yeah,
But
she wouldn't walk on my back. I'd let her walk on my back.
I'd let her walk on my
Oh.
back. I'd so let her walk on my back.
Latest,
Yes.
newest song.
She's very cute
Not
and
recorded
she's
yet, so
very
you guys are hearing
talented.
it Here exclusively.
And actually, I think her and Megan are supposed to do a collab together sometime coming up.
Nice, Rex. I love it.
Yeah, that'll be a cool collab.
That will be cool. And she has lots of originals, which is kind of fun to listen to. Thank you for that link, by the way.
He's very talented.
All alone, staring blankly, waiting for you to pick up the telephone. 'Cause these days I pace around my mind, and I'm dying to know how you feel about me this time.
Yeah, this is something I can listen to for a long time.
'Cause I put myself in till I'm wallowing, and I'm here acting tough, but I come back again. I can't win, 'cause some days it feels like I'm not enough.
Yeah, she's good. She is really awesome.
And I can't fight when you just use me up. No, no, more than you or I will ever know. You see, I love you madly.
So there you go. March 3rd is what Heat FM fan is saying, so that could be
It's
correct.
okay today. I hit the ground running, distracted from you.
So there you go. That's one of the people right there that is in the running for the Twitch Artist of the Week. This is gonna be a tough decision here. That's one of them. Now, and like I said, that's man. I mean, I got a great the song I have is an original that we can play. The other person, I know Johnny's gonna be shocked. I actually it would be would have to be Sunfire TV. I actually donated to have her play this song. Now this is I actually got a different song that will be the feature song, but she is fun to watch. She does shows not every day, but I think about 4 a week or something like that. But I sent her one of my favorite renditions of September by Earth, Wind and Fire. This one, Kirk Franklin. But she was doing this was like the funky. She does themes. I think this was like Funky Friday or something like that. I'm not sure. We got the cowbell too, Johnny. Come on.
Oh yeah, she's rocking.
Oh, I love watching her. I mean, I don't know what it is. There's just something about a cute girl on drums, and then they're good. Obviously good at it. It's not the whole. I got to be careful here. I don't want to be the man pig here in the show, but
no.
She's fun though.
Those drums.
Oh, she can rock.
It's fun to watch, fun to listen to, and fun to watch.
And I don't know if that electronic snare is just like that thing's just got a crack and whack.
Oh yeah, she's got some great sounds for her pants.
There we go. And I think what it is. I think I even said. I think that was me. I forget sometimes that I'm recording. I start typing into the chat.
I just like overplaying the song.
But that was me thanking her for the song, though, because like I said, I'd made a donation. That's the one thing fun about Twitch is some people they get big long song lists, and if you donate some money to them, you then have it pushed up the list. So
this is great. I love when covers are so good, especially if they're like fusion in a way.
So there you go, Sunfire TV. That's
there it goes. My nose is running again.
That's the other person that I have. So if you guys want to vote on that, you can do that, and I'll let Heat FM fan kind of keep an eye on which one of those should be the people. Could be both. I might do them both. We'll see. We'll do both. Maybe.
I have a little something I want to share this week.
Okay.
Because Sweet Anita is always fun to watch.
Okay, I can bring Johnny up on the big screen.
Dune's going to talk about the scrolling down. I'm going to talk about, right on the top.
Yeah,
you can't go wrong.
Just so Johnny knows what I'm talking about for the people, when I always tell people on Twitch, is you have to scroll down to see some of these. Now, the two people I just showed, they get lots of viewers, so they're towards the top of the list. But it's the ones down lower that are really fun to watch sometimes. This one here, this one's top row constantly. Now, you'll have to kind of give a backstory on her so they'll know what you're talking about.
No, she's got Tourette's, so she has a lot of tics, and she, a lot of them are random. And just Google her, watch some of her YouTube clips, and she explains a lot of her backstories and how it all works. And we'll get into that a little bit here. But sometimes she'll tick something, which means some words blurred out that she doesn't have a whole lot of control over, right in the middle of a sentence, which makes her say something that she didn't quite mean or intend to say. And this is one of the best examples of this happening.
Sneeze. I'm pretty sure I've had a few people come on my tits. I have a kitten. Fuck. Don't clip that.
Don't clip that. What's that mean?
I've had a few people.
If you say don't clip that, what happens immediately? Now listen.
You can see in the chat that's scrolling. Everyone's clipping it.
Now just. Here, Johnny, bring yourself back on screen for a second here. Just, if you can. Just to kind of put things in. Listen, Johnny and I went through a weird, acceptance part of her, just because it kind of, I wasn't sure how to take it, because the last thing I want is somebody to think we're making fun of somebody. And that's kind of what I thought it was until Johnny pointed out. And I actually went and watched a lot of her stuff on YouTube, where she actually goes through and talks and explains that for her, it's actually getting the word out about this is a true thing. This is a real thing. And this is me. This is the way she is. And she's okay with it. And after that, after I kind of got that, now it's not so hard to watch. At first, I couldn't watch it. It was like that car crash. It's one of those things. I felt bad laughing about that. But now that I understand that she laughs at it, just like what you showed right there. Yeah. I'm okay with it.
And that's why I let the clip keep rolling to show that she's laughing.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, wait. DJ Smoking List says, wait, did I hear that? You know what? You did hear that. But can you play it? Go ahead and play that one more time so you can
I had to, let's see if I can find the right spot.
Yeah. Let's see.
Just sneaks up on me on occasion.
It's a long clip. It's an actual show, so I just scrolled back a few seconds.
Tics, Terrence? That's cute. It's like your brain.
Oh, you had it ready to go before, and I kind of.
And Terrence does love to muck around.
That's okay. It's coming up here.
Yeah, Mike. That's pretty close to the truth.
Because she talks for quite a while. And then,
well, here it's coming up.
Seen sneeze. I'm pretty sure I've had a few people come on my tits. I have a kitten. Fuck. Don't clip that. I've had a few people.
See, she realizes right there. She's like, that's gonna so get clipped. Look at the chat take off. That's great.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake! I thought I was gonna breeze past that one, but it got.
No, that's not gonna. Yeah.
Now this next one, I watched this happen live. And this one is very fascinating. This was even fascinating for her.
If nothing else, I love that. I love that still you got right there. That's great.
Well, someone asked her about suppressing her tics, and she said that she can suppress them. It's not painful, but it's uncomfortable, and it just makes a building inside of her, a pressure build inside of her, and she wasn't sure how long she could hold her tics. And so she tried it. Now, she could not hold her facial tics. Those were happening more. And every now and then, a little fuck would slip out. But she went 16 minutes, for the most part, holding her verbal tics. And this is what happens at the end of that 16 minutes when she just can't hold it anymore.
Okay.
Fuck! Okay, I have a dick. 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 I have a tasty fucking dick. Okay, that's
oh my god!
That's as far as I got. Flat.
She's okay with this. It's okay.
6 fucking cunts. 16 minutes in. Oh.
Man, she blew up there.
You're gonna have to forgive me now because that's gonna fuck. That's gonna fuck my friends. That's gonna fuck.
Okay,
I have a
Johnny.
dick.
Okay.
I have a fucking dick. I have a dick. I have a dick.
Okay, sweet. Heat FM fan. Sweet underscore Anita. Please put that in the chat room a few times. She is so fun to watch, and like I said, you might be like me, and at first you're a little uncomfortable with it, but it's not. There we go. There's Johnny. But after you realize that she's okay with it. Yeah, she is the sweetest person I've ever seen, Styles says. Yeah, she is. She's very nice. And I tell you what, I mean, sometimes, 13, 14,000 people watching. Sometimes, otherwise she's only got, this is sad. Sometimes she only has 3,000. Wow, wouldn't that be a great problem to have, John?
Yeah, there are times where I see her, having 3,000 people, just a little shy of what Amaranth is doing. I'm like, oh man.
We always tell her, if you ever want to raid somebody, just saying, these two cats right here.
She actually will intentionally not raid someone that can't handle that type of attention.
I am willing to handle
I think
anything you can throw.
I am game, but I think people at that level kind of consider channels at our level as it's like an invasion. and now, were you able to handle the raid I sent your way?
That was an awesome raid last night, Johnny.
That was awesome.
Boom.
I sent you a whole one person.
No, two. It said two. There was two people watch. That was awesome. I got two people from that raid. You think
it said one when I
you know what? I don't get
when I was getting ready.
Listen,
to
when I've only seen my raid alert come up like twice, and that was number 2. So believe me, any raid I get is always well worth it. I love it. I'll take any and all raids and hosts, all that good stuff, because why not? But back to the task at hand. Let me get back here to the Twitch finds. I was scrolling through, and a matter of fact, the way I found these guys is Raquel actually raided their room. And it's funny, I had earlier seen them and clicked on them, and you'll see, this is one of those things, when you're going through and you see the thumbnails and you have to click on them, you're going to be shocked that I clicked on this. But this right here, in Heat FM fan, she's the one that turned me on to these two cats. Right here, this is internet gold. Two guys, one couch. Johnny, we could so do this. This could be us, man.
Can you play guitar?
No, that's the problem. One of us would have to learn how to play guitar.
I can wear a chicken.
Now, there's a lot going on here. Obviously, somebody's got a birthday. Okay.
Yeah.
But this is the part I haven't figured out yet. They're both wearing what appear to be underwear, tidy whities on the outside. Now, I'm not judging. I don't know.
But dude, this is genius. If you wear them that way, you never get skid marks on them.
Absolutely. Oh, Johnny, I wasn't ready for that. There we go. So there you go. I just thought that was absolutely freaking awesome. Two guys, one couch. That's who that is.
Is that the
right
name of
there.
that one?
Oh, you thought I was making that up? Johnny thought I was making that up.
That's an awesome channel name.
That is those guys. Yes, they are fun. Two guys. You've got to subscribe to that. You got to follow these guys.
That,
yeah.
I mean,
and you can see why.
I'm so following.
You can see why I would hit on that. Wait, that sounded wrong. Click on that, not hit on that. I click on that. But yeah, two guys, one cat. That was some funny stuff. Now during the show. This is during the same show. This is how I actually I found this clip. As Raquel was just ending her show, and these guys were doing their show, and I actually wouldn't grab the recording of this so I could get the whole thing in its entirety, because all I got was where she actually did the raid. So this is what I was actually listening to when they raided. And this is what they do. They just basically sing and talk and do whatever. We got dude on bongos, dude on acoustic.
I like that.
And throw in 4 great letters. T-O-T-O. And you got the makings of some cool stuff. don't know what was happening in the chat there.
I hear the drums echoing tonight. She hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. The bullet winds reflect the
No, they still have the
stars
Tiny Whities on, even though they're not wearing the chicken heads.
Yeah, I don't know what happened at the first part of this. So here's the raid.
Hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. Oh my God, Raquel!
Wouldn't that be great?
He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. It's gonna take a while to drag me away from you.
So there you go. That's a fun couple of dudes right there. Now sadly enough, I haven't clicked on them before this, and I kind of feel bad because Heat FM fan has told me 2 or 3 times about these cats, and so that's my bad. I should have.
You set the pace, buddy. Playing the bongos. Get it.
So I should have found them a lot sooner because they are
2 guys, 1 couch.
2 guys, 1 couch. So make sure and go follow them because that's some fun stuff there. That's the one nice thing about people that do the raids like that because you get to find things like that. This whole Twitch finds today is kind of all guitar related mostly. I found this guy from scrolling down, and you find lots of people like this that just guitar, microphone, and kind of do their thing. And I guess I never really knew anybody I never had a friend that played a guitar. So for me to see people just pick up a guitar and play like this well just kind of blows me away because you can imagine what my guitar would sound like. Whatever, just pretty bad. Not like this.
Well, if you open tune and just play songs that only have major chords, it's not that hard.
You're not making me feel. You're not making me feel better.
I'm just saying how you can fake it, basically.
How can you fake it? There we go. I would have the guitar with no strings.
That works too.
Yeah.
We're going down. You can see it too. We're going down.
Like I said, I was just flipping around and caught this guy though.
My dear, we're slow dancing in a burning room.
It just amazes that it can sound that good with just a microphone. Yeah, I'll speed that up so we can get some of that. But that's the guy right there.
Well, that's old school mixing. You mix based on placement.
But I'm just saying, it's just
point of
you can do that now. You can do that now with today's technology. I mean, it's just that's what I'm saying. That the microphones have come so far. And not to mention, I just have to wonder, has there always been this many talented people in the world? I guess there probably has been. They just haven't had the venue to be able to actually, be shown. And that's what I like about this so much, is that there's people out there that can, click a button and, people like us can see it. That's what I think
it's
really
like dollar bin specials. How many, albums have I bought for $1? Things that you never heard of. Well, there was talent. And I got as far as making a record, but and then there's a lot of talent that never even got that far. So there's always been a lot of talent out there. Now there's ways for them to, get someplace that people can find them.
Yes, exactly. Let's see, another guitar guy I found. Oh, too loud. That can play a guitar better with one hand than I can do with. He was just like setting it up. It just kills me. It sounds that good. No, he's got one hand on the guitar. And this guy just in his living room, just shredding the shit out of his guitar. I don't know, that just amazes me. I just think that's cool.
Yeah, pretty good.
Not to mention a cool guitar. It's like clear see-through with a blue light.
Yeah.
What I have to wonder, though, is, you know, is this guy in a band, or is this guy has a guitar and knows how to play it really well? I don't know. I don't know, because I never did stick around long enough really to hear him give any backstory.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, he might make his own solo recordings. Or he's got to be doing something with that guitar more than.
Well, you would think so. You would think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there you go. Let me speed that up, and I'm going to actually get the cat's name here. This is the guy. I'm going to go follow him. And like I said, you see, there was, you know, at the time there was 4 people watching, and that's what I'm saying. You have to scroll down because you'll miss a whole lot of stuff if you don't.
Yeah.
You'd never see this guy. So John H. And he spells John the same way you do. So there you go.
Yep.
Playing guitar and testing out the stream, I'm guessing is what that said. I don't know. I didn't see. That was one of the guitarists. Another guy I caught who was kind of Sammy Hagar-ish, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, he's got that look.
He's got that look. But also equally as good, though. I'm guessing he's either in a band or has been. I'm thinking he has the look. It's a good headshot, you know, if you want to send that in and say, I'm looking for a band to be in.
He's one of those guys, you see him like stocking the CDs on the shelf at the record store. You're like, well, that guy's in a band.
Yeah, that guy's in a band. That's right. But he has to pay the bills. Yeah. There you go. And it's okay to stock CDs on a shelf, by the way. Just saying.
Oh no, yeah, there's anything wrong with that. It's just, I'm speaking from real life experience. You know, here's a guy that's in some kind of an 80s metal band.
Yep.
Stocking the shelves at the record store, you know. I mean, the local dollar bin that Gothard and I would shop at in our college days, near our college, there was this guy that I think he still works to this day, that we always referred to as 80s metal dude. And I'm sure he's in a band.
Maybe, there we go. The Flare Guns. That's the cat's name. The Flare Gun, which by the way is it's interesting. I wonder if that picture is the same guy just when he was trying to get the job somewhere, because it looks like there's a lot less hair on the picture here.
Yeah.
I don't know. But the Flare Guns, that almost sounds like the name of a band too. I'll have to go check that out. But once again, had to scroll down and saw that, and that was actually pretty cool. Along the string section, I did find this girl here. How much time? Yeah, we got time. She was actually doing, she's putting together a song and just playing different parts of it. And I'm going to follow this as it goes on. And when she actually gets to the finished piece, I want to play that for everybody. But I wanted to get this. She was just doing the bass part of a Dixie Chicks song that she's recording. So this was just her recording session of this big bass. And I thought what's more impressive to me is that she has this big bass. Because you have to really want an instrument like this, to have this in your house. Because imagine toting this thing around.
Yeah, that's not an easy instrument to play, or to transfer.
Yeah, to transfer around. Yeah, I was going to say they probably have electronic versions of that now.
Yeah, I like that.
That's one of those instruments that 20 years later you're like, yeah. In 8th grade, when they asked me what would I like to play, that seemed like a cool idea, but
yep,
man, a cello would have been a little easier.
That's true. That's true. So there you go. She was doing a recording session, and I'm gonna check back from time to time because I caught her she was doing some other recording stuff, and I thought, well, I got this one, I'll just leave it for now, but I'll wait a couple of weeks and check back and see if she's got the song done, because I thought that was pretty cool. This girl right here, we've actually shown before on the show, and I think she was doing some like weird cosmic like singing music. Does this ring a bell to you, Johnny? Maybe when I push the button, it probably will. But
I don't know. It looks like she's like sniffing her hand
well,
to make sure it's okay.
She's actually laughing, is what's going on. She's actually laughing.
Oh, okay.
But the whole thing is on this stream, she was doing a karaoke stream. Now this starts off, and you might think that well, this is gonna not be that great, but I'm telling you what, you just never know. Sometimes you have to stick with stuff. Because like I said, she was laughing.
We'll always love you. Oh my god, I want to just laugh right now. I don't know why. You. Oh god. Really tired.
And like I said, most people would have clicked off now, but not Dune, because
I just need to breathe.
Because I know how good she is.
Bittersweet memories. That is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye.
No auto-tune, my friends.
Please don't cry. We both know by now what you need. And I will always love you. And I will always love you. Sorry.
I'm telling you, man, I was. That's one of those things. If, like I said, if you just haven't scrolled and seen that, you never would have known. She hasn't quite. I mean, you can see she's still trying to get to, to her status where she can what is it, the affiliate status or whatever. But
right.
I'm thinking that.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
I'm thinking you're going to see more of her. I don't know why. If she sticks with it, you will. Oh, by the way, I should probably zoom in so you can actually see the picture there. What's it say? Existence 130. And like I said, the first time I ever saw her and played, she was doing some kind of, it was just her in a kitchen basically. And she has since either got a green screen or she's has the camera that does the green screen effect or whatever. But when I first saw her, it was just, like I said, it was just her in a kitchen doing that. Caught these two dudes that I think I've played one time before, but I mean, when you're scrolling through and you see this, you have to click on this. And I thought this was fun. These guys, I don't know exactly what they haven't been on in a long time. I followed them, but they just happened to pop on one day, and I hadn't seen them in quite a while. Guitar player, drum player, funky room lights, and kick-ass lit glasses, my friends. That's some angry music there. That's cool. Those guys are freaking cool though. They are awesome. The Cyber Pulse, and like I said, I hadn't seen them in quite a while. They just haven't been on in a while, and they popped on again one day, and I was like, wow, it's those guys. It's the dudes with the glasses. That's the way I know them. But cyberspace music hackers. That's great. I actually had two. I don't know what clip this is. I think this might have been. This was another clip I had. I think I clipped two of them here.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to sing that. That's a travesty. If you've ever heard that song,
I think they were just talking during this whole clip. It's one of those things. Sometimes I'll start the recording because you think they're getting ready to start singing.
What in the world? Like how does that work?
Obviously, those glasses do hamper his ability to read the chat. I'm thinking Deadpool probably wishes he could do that, where he could raise his mask up and.
That's pretty sweet, man.
So there you go. That's those cats there, Cyber Pulse. If you get a chance to see them, guys that were just dudes in an apartment, and I'm guessing they have upstairs neighbors going, turn that shit down. But still, no less, if the band must play, the band must play. Even if it's got a hum, we don't care.
The show must go on.
Show must go on.
Neighbors be damned.
Now, can you imagine what this would sound like? I don't know if this is an apartment, but if it is, I'm guessing that you'd have to have really understanding neighbors. And I'm hoping this is somebody's house. Now, here's what I loved about this: is bass guitar players are some of my favorite people just because they're so mellow and cool. You notice this guy's shirt? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a Star Wars shirt.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know whose house this is. Just saying.
I think you're catching on.
Sometimes you have to just kind of, watch and see what you see. Now, unfortunately, if anybody's listening out there that has a band, if at all possible, pull a feed off the mixer. That's all I'm asking for. Because obviously you can't hear the guy singing. I mean, 'cause they're just using mics and amplifiers in the room. Now I have to say, and give them credit.
Well, you can't pull off the mixer because they don't have vocal mics. I mean,
well, he's got a mic he's singing into. That dude.
Does he?
Yeah, he's singing into a mic.
Then what? Oh, okay.
It's just
Okay.
the whole thing is, I'm guessing he has to have it backed off to the point, because if you think about it, if you have it turned up too much in there, it's just going to feed back anyway. So, but anyway, that's the guy. So Josh and the Jet Noise, and they were just practicing that day, Pi Day practice. That was obviously on the 14th. There you go. Oh, that's a cool. I didn't catch that little. It's like a jet engine. That's cool. Josh and the Jet Noise. So I'll have to check them out some other time. I was kind of getting. There's sometimes I don't catch. I did catch. I think I've played one of these dudes before. I still think this could be Vamp.
Yep. I just have to get
doing the.
Vamp messaged me. He suggested I should buy some goats.
Goats. The reason why I got this is this guy, I was actually able to, he actually had a camera on himself, which I thought was kind of cool. So you could kind of see the correlation going on.
Right.
Which I thought was kind of neat. Anyway, that's all that was. That wasn't that big of a deal. Did I got anything else in here? Here's
our official pole dancer in your feed.
Yes,
there.
I'll show that one. Here's the girl we raided last night. And I actually clipped the raid because why not? Actually got her. She was doing a comparison between her and somebody else. Rachel, by the way. She's kind of fun to listen to. She's a gamer, but she also does the chat thing before the games.
Oh my god!
Listening to the song about the dude's wiener, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I was just gonna say another song about Dick.
That was the wiener song.
Oh, he's just from there? Oh, okay.
That was the
Hey,
wiener.
I just wanted to ask,
That was
what
the
makes
wiener
you
song.
happy in life? Oh my god. 5 hit makes me happy with life. What? 5 hit.
So that was fun.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that raid.
So there you go. And she was doing a comparison between her picture and somebody had said she looked like this character. And that's the funny thing, is a troll came into the room and said that. And this is how you handle a troll. You just go see if it's true. So that was very. There we go. There we go. So that's the girl right there. She's from Texas, so she's kind of close to my homestead here in Kansas. So There you go. And I think that's about it. All I have now is Heat FM fan. Did anybody say? Oh! Actually, this is something I actually tweeted. Is what this is. There's a site that's like a Vine site, and I think it's based in Russia. I think, and I joined it for whatever reason, and I saw this clip on there, so I clipped it, and I sent it to somebody who actually has a Twitter page, and you'll see if you can guess who it was. This is like.
Hello, guys. Hello, my name is Alisa. I'm teacher of pole dance.
So I actually tweeted it to that guy. That's all that was. That's all that was. I don't know what he says right there. I have no idea.
So Alyssa has made it to a meme.
She's made it to a meme, and I was quick to just send that to the rest of the world because why not?
But we must remind everyone she is the official Russian
official
of the Dune and Bob Show.
That's right. She absolutely is. So if you need to have a pole dancer to follow, that's your girl. There you go.
Yeah.
So
and she is good.
So listen, I don't know who we should. We got the drummer, we got Sunfire TV. You know what we can do? I know what we'll do. What we'll do is we'll close with the drumming while we talk, and then I'll play Rachel's. I'm saying that so wrong. I'm sorry.
Raquel Lily.
Oh, we'll play Raquel Lily. That's it. We'll do. So this will be our closing theme. There we go. Sunfire TV. If you get a chance, please go follow her, because if nothing else, you get to hear stuff like this.
Tomás, no sea metiche.
I don't know who she just cussed at there, but I can't imagine. I'm guessing after she does her stream, she just like passes out. Raquel Lily, thank you. That's not who this is. This is Sunfire TV. So there we go. So Johnny, tomorrow, nhbradio.com, 8 p.m. Eastern. What happens?
Yeah. Yeah, no, tomorrow we do a thing called...
Insert title here.
And that's our show, and I haven't heard word from Brian that he's not going to be around, so I think he will be. But we will find out for sure tomorrow. Okay, usually Venison's around. Okay. And I don't know. I don't have anything specific to talk about. I've been doing some work on the bar, so I might talk about that. Brian might have more to talk about with his, gun situation, although I think he's got that all officially registered, so now he can sell it. You looking to buy a gun?
Brian. Gun?
Well, Brian's parents had a gun.
Okay.
That was reported missing, and it wasn't really missing, and so Brian had to make it be reported not missing. And
this sounds sketchy. This sounds sketchy. I'm gonna have to tune in for this because I'm interested. Anytime.
You've missed all the chapters of this though.
Anytime that's involved, Yeah, if he was in New York, it'd be that. But so anyway, okay.
We'll see if we can make a deal then, because he might be looking to sell it, and I know the quantity of guns you have is not as many as you'd like.
That's true. That's very true.
Which means that you're looking to buy. So,
that's very true. I never thought about that. Okay, so we'll check it out. So tomorrow,
instead of being 7 steps away, you can be 3.5 steps away.
That's awesome. That's perfect. Oh man, see, Johnny, sometimes you're just freaking brilliant. You are just brilliant. That's it. So that's tomorrow. Johnny's going to talk about guns with Brian, which is, by the way, not usually what you hear on that show. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. I'm a little shocked. But
it has been a topic because Brian's had this situation.
So there we go. So Tuesday rolls around. Video Vamp is on, by the way. And just to let you know, this song that I'm going to end the show with from Raquel Lily is a song about Video Vamp. I'm just saying.
Are there any goats in it?
No. Maybe. Possibly.
Maybe.
But probably not. I'm just saying. So just to let you know, the song is about Video Vamp, but he comes on Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern on NHP Radio. Friday nights, Warhawk has been doing shows on Friday, even though he says that he's not doing any more shows for a while. He's still been doing them, so we're just going to say he's going to do a show on Friday. Saturday rolls around, Outlaw Radio comes on because those guys do a good show. They have lots of interviews and a little sketchy on some of the stuff they talk about, but hey, you know what? That's them. They do them. We'll do us. Sunday rolls around. Oh, wait, Saturday night, the 5 Hit with Dune on Twitch, on iVlog, and also on Heat FM Radio.
We're doing a joint collaborative show.
Yes. When is that? Coming up?
Next weekend.
Next weekend. I'm there.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, because Kristen left today, and she's gone for a week and a half dog sitting for her parents.
There we go. So next week, big collab. Yeah. Collab with I think we can actually use that term. Collab show, Dune and Johnny. That sounds funny, but anyway. So and then Sunday rolls around, and then these guys do this stuff.
We do this.
We
talk about the big show.
The big show
before this show.
So that's it. So listen, people, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Don't go away. I might raid somebody after this. We'll see. But I'm going to put on. I tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up so you can. I've got to give her props. That's the wrong screen. That's the wrong screen. Where is it? Not that one. Overlays. Twitch finds. There we go. That screen right there was the one I was looking for. You know, I just realized too that these are some of the people I follow. Do you see a pattern here? I don't know. There's no pattern. I don't know what you're talking about. I do. So there you go. Sunfire. She was doing the
They're all streamers.
That's why I love Johnny so much. Johnny's the man. So there you go. Sunfire TV. Be sure and follow her. I'm going to leave you with this. This right here is the Ode to Video Vamp. This is his song. So Johnny, stick around a little bit. So you got to listen to at least before you head out and do the finger point thing. You got to listen to the name of the song, and you'll catch it during the refrain.
If you like the song.
So here you go, people. We'll catch you next week, people. Don't forget Saturday, Johnny Dune. Shit's gonna get real. Take care.
My schedule's always posted on my Twitter, Zero. So if you find that you're coming way too late, you should go pay attention to my Twitter, or turn on your alerts. You try so hard to sweet talk to me. I'm sick and tired of your dance. Ask for my digits one more time, yeah. You don't get that, I'm not impressed. And I know you think you're smooth, but just trust me, that ain't you. Even though I let you speak once in a while, and I know you cannot see, even when we're not talking. Let me be clear and honest here, that I'm not into your job. Yeah, you're a fuckboy. Game of a man, you're a fuckboy. That's what I said. You're a fuckboy. Game of a man.
That's so vamp.
You're a fuckboy. All the attention that you throw me is nothing but a boring trick. 'Cause I don't know why you think it's sexy to send me pictures of your day. And I know you think you're smooth, but just trust me, that ain't you. You're just looking for a love you cannot find. And I know you cannot see past the head you used to think. Yeah, I'm talking about the one between your thighs. Yeah, you're a fuckboy. Game of a man, you're a fuckboy. That's what I said. You're a fuckboy. Game of a man, you're a fuckboy. Fuckboys kind of sound like this. I just wanna talk to you, I don't wanna bother you. I come on too strong while you grilling like a barbecue. I will buy you a drink, but my wallet like my black book, it's empty and a bit shit. I can make you laugh, call me looking at that ass like a one-track Mac do. An apple like a MacBook, lugging and all that boo. Why you mad, boo? Thought you liked in that rude, bruh. Don't be that dude. Listen. Acting like you're macking when the fact is that you lacking. Go, women ain't attracted to the wax that you're packing. You ain't gotta ask if y'all know what's up, boy. Word on the street is, hey, you're a fuck boy. Game of a man, you're a fuck boy. That's what I said. You're a fuck boy. Game of a man, you're a fuck boy. Game of a man, you're a fuck boy. Game of a man, you're a fuck boy. That's what I said. You're a fuck boy. Game of a man, you're a fuck boy. Game of a man, you're a fuck boy. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. It's been an epic stream, epic but short. I will be back.